Oh man, we're live. Nothing has sold? Alright, fine. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whatever it may be. Where do I want to put this? I can put my DPS down lower, maybe? No. I don't know. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, that's right, I was looking for minerals as I was doing some Alterac Valley. That's what I was doing. What level were they? Okay, they're just out here fighting. They're just out here fighting. Hope everyone's having a good day. It is 7:40 in the morning for me. It's too early. Too early. But I just dropped my kids off at school. Can I? No, I can't get thorium yet. So I have a couple hours to stream before I go pick them up. And yeah, that paladin's probably mining all my nodes. That rat bastard. Frickin' paladins. Frickin' paladins. I don't need the threat meter right now. I'm gonna close you. Just waiting for an Alterac Valley to pop. While I'm working on my mining, I got my mining to 236. Finally broke through. Now I can do true silver. But I don't think I can skill up on smelting. I do have a bunch to smelt. I'll take iron even though it's... I don't get any points, but still sell it. What's up, Sec? Yeah, I preferred AB unless you're Horde. If you're Horde on Ambershire, Warsong seemed to be really good, but you only get experience if you capture a flag. Where AB, you get experience every... What was it? What was it? It was every 300... Every 300 resources, you got a hit of experience. So even if you were single capping AB, you still got something. Where Warsong, if you didn't have a flag, you were screwed. So I stayed out of Warsong. I did AB and AV. Faux show. I'm just trying to finish my reputation. The next one's gonna be super hard. This is just a rebeard in AV. I don't know. Don Julio, I don't know if I wanted enough to be exalted. I'm just working on some mining while I'm waiting for AV to pop. I have a druid. Got her to level 15. So I might jump onto her in a little bit too. I've been itching to do some healing. So, and then I figured I could also tank in some dungeons as well. It was kind of a hard decision, but not really. I mean, I've played druids for years, but I was like, I've never tried a shaman before. I like priests. I've never tried a holy paladin before. So we'll see what happens. What did you end up rolling again? How's yours going? Yeah, they do. Everyone I know plays a paladin. That's right, rogue. I don't have you on my friends list. Sorry about that. Are you on? What's your character name? I'll add you to friends if you're on Ambershire. Sorry, there's so many people I talk to about their characters. I forget. How you liking the rogue, dude? They're insane. Like insane DPS. I was fighting one for top DPS the other day. Granted, he was in purples. He was in like a 4-piece, his 0.5 set. Granted for Don Julio band too. Yeah, dude. What's up, Reg? That's the only thing that I'm looking for, though. Oh, hey, everyone's joining. What's up, Lyra? We were just, What do you mean I missed Lords? It's 7:45 in the morning. I'm just starting my day. What time did you do them at? Oh, just missed the Lords. Frickin' Europeans with your time zone difference. Oh yeah, Bud is online. 30 minutes ago and your cloak even dropped? Well, give it to me. Well, my Dragon Stalker's probably better for the helm, but I don't know if I could have got on earlier than that. I had to drop my kids off at school. I didn't know it was going to be that early. I know. But I thought it was going to be during the time that, you know, I was actually awake and I actually play. It's okay. I have my... Yeah, you're fine. I had my my BM cloak too, so... Which I know that one's better, but at least I have a purple. Finally, out of the 2-minute ads. I changed the ads to not play as much. Hopefully that's a thing. I know if you're subscribed, it takes the ads away. Also, just remember if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. And that gets rid of the ads. It's BOP, you can check it out. I had the chance to go get them and I took it. Yeah, Nash, dude, Nash. Ooh, what are you? 49 Druid? Gotta go driving a bit. That's awesome. Remind me though, was it for... It wasn't just for transmog, right? Like it was an upgrade. I'm not sure what to do, Lyra. I'm grinding AB for both my ammo pouch that I get in 5 bubbles, and then if I really want Exalted for Don Julio's, is that worth it? And then that's all I really have going on this character right now. I was gonna switch over to my Druid maybe today, but I don't know. Yeah, you're sending that stuff to me. I looked at it a little bit yesterday. Atlas, Loot, World Event, Council, World Event, Abysmal Council. This stuff. No, not the, yeah, I mean, if you go to the Turtle WoW Discord, they normally have a pinned section. That's where I would look, because the pre-bis doesn't, I mean, that's changed a lot since Classic WoW. But of course, there's still going to be stuff like you're going to want some Shadowcraft, right? And I mean, there's going to be some of that from Ubers, Elbers. The stream is lagging so much for you today. I got green lights on everything. Hopefully it's doing okay. What happens if you refresh? Oh, okay. Whew. Scared me. I got scared. But yeah, I need to figure out what to do on this character then. I guess I'm until further notice. Ooh, true silver. I'm just going to keep on working on my AV grind. Because Don Julio's is, I mean, I have crap for rings, so that'll be big. And then I can maybe flip that between my druid, and that'll be my day. I have a job interview this afternoon. In like 7 hours or so. Wish me luck on that. He's 27. 27 Rouge. I'm legit at the point where Lords farm for months. You got more stuff that you can get from them then? I did notice, and I've never done them before. Was that a thing back in Classic? I don't remember that. And it looks like when I did the Atlas loot, there's 4 dudes, 4 High Council that can give you stuff. I pretty much told myself I'm probably not going to go for my 0.5 stuff. I don't have the patience for it. Well, where do you get the quest for the 0.5 upgrade stuff? Because I still have a piece or two of my Beast Stalkers. If I can upgrade that. It was, but the loot is improved a lot. Oh. Interesting. Don't pull, don't pull, don't pull. You pulled. You pulled. In Ironforge? Okay. Do you suggest working on that stuff? I don't have gold, though. And if it's a lot of gold, then I'm screw-ed. I probably could use that, though. I mean, my gear's all sorts of mess. It's wrist, and then it starts getting expensive, costing gold and work. So start with the wrist. Start with the Beast Stalker wrist. But rogues 100% want it. Awesome, Reg, thanks. I wonder if I should go take a gander. Can I dismount, please? That'd be great. Thank you. Something to totally chip at, considering just how good the set is. It did look pretty good when I was looking at it, and it would help tune my character better. I'm kind of out of whack right now. I have a lot of... Oh, it's a set order. Oh. I thought it was like a... You get 8 different quests for 8 different pieces. Oh, wait. What the hell? What the hell? There's more down here? I thought I got it all. Oh, poop. Yeah, I did the other day. It's a pretty good, pretty cool looking set. Or pretty, where the hell is this? Is it over here? Oh, it's the one long quest. Okay, do I stand on the flags in Arathi? No, you don't have to stand on the flags to get the XP. But just know, I learned this the hard way. It's probably the next. You need to be alive in AB to get experience. If you're dead and you get the 300 resource hit, you don't get the experience for it. But rogue, that shouldn't be an issue. Just you can just stealth around. Just make sure you look at the resources. So it starts at 300, then by 300. So if you're close to a 300, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, just get someplace safe and stealth and you should be good. Lyra, do you think Don Julio's is worth it? Is worth dying for? from 5 bubbles to revered. So then I have to grind all of exalted out for just the ring. The one ring to rule them all. One ring to bind them. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. It's either that or play my druid. But I kind of like the idea of, you know, working on min-max, not min-max, but working on getting a character as far as I can, right? Like working on the character. I haven't done that in a long time. I've done all the instances that I can do. There's no point in running. I mean, I signed up for the Molten Core on Sunday, so we'll see what happens there. I'm going to stay Beastmaster. It says, even the guide says that that's not doing too bad in there, so. Power leveling alts. Nice. You're going to power level your own alt? How does that work? I have a level 15 druid that I'd like to submit an application for some power leveling. Thanks. Alright, see ya. Thanks, man. I'll be here. Was there? Oh, yeah, someone else is down here mining. What am I at? 238. I need to get to 245 here. And then I can move on. How are you liking the rogue, Sec? I heard the poisons just seem stupid. They just seem stupid crazy. Every time I'm in a group with one, they just like... They do really good on damage. And I'm like, how the hell are you doing that? Rogues don't even get AoE. The fan of knives wasn't even a thing. Maybe it is this server, I don't know. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Oh, hey, I got into a fresh AV for once. Ooh. I might go into the cave. Because there's 3 nodes that I can get. Is that right? Yeah, that's in the cave that's like right next to us, right? In the mine? They call it a mine! A mine! What are you, assassination, subtlety, combat? I heard combat was the way to level, but that was years ago. Combat daggers, front stabs, front stab, stab, stabs. Nice. Are you on Ambershire? Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, I think I might sacrifice myself for those nodes. Not like I can really help. Anyways, I'll still get... Ooh, that guy has... Does he have unstoppable force? He does. If I could have maces, dude, that would be hot for... what do you call it? Survival. Why can't I use mace? I can use swords and axes. This guy's thinking the same thing as me. He's coming into the mine to get the nodes. That buzzard. Or maybe he's just doing rep. I don't know. I'm getting the true silver. Oh, you're on Nord. Okay. How you liking it over there? That's where I started out. Are these guys... What are these guys doing here? Is this for rep? Or are they... I'm dying. I don't know if they're here for the mining. I think they're here for something else. Armor scraps. Do 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 do. I want my mine. Can I get? Get him, pet. Okay, I'm gonna die. Damn it. That was stupid. All this res here. The nodes aren't really worth that. Nice, yeah, glad you're liking it. It's pretty well established from what I understand. It's been there for... I think Nord was here when it started, right? It's been around for the 7 years. Go back around into the mine, see if I can get some more of those nodes. I don't think they're there for mining. They might be, but I'm not sure. Still getting over this stupid cold. I don't get it, man. It's been well over a week now. I don't think people are in here mining. It's a true silver that's stuck inside of a thorium vein? Is that what's going on? I'm not complaining. Yeah, that's funny. I can't quite. In 5 more, I can get thorium, which is pretty sweet. Should have been a while ago, but you know, here we are. Don't mind me just mining away. I think maybe after this one I might run to Ironforge and check out the 0.5 armor quests. Should I also, maybe I should go down south. Can I kill the wolves for rep? Isn't that a thing? He was Morlock. I think that's it for me. I'm gonna GTFO. Try to link up with my team. Have you been able to queue BGs in all the brackets? So I only started at 46. So sorry, I can't answer that for you. But I have been in an AV, or excuse me, I have been in a war song at level 10. So yeah, you can for sure. For sure. What's up, Farmy Rob? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Yeah, I leveled exclusively in PvP from 46 to 60. I'm on the Annie servers and none of the quests pop prior to 50. I'm on the Annie server as well. I got, what do I have over there? I have 60 Druid that I'm waiting for TBC to drop. But I'm currently unemployed, so I'm not playing because I can't afford to pay for the subscription. Sadly. It is mostly, that's what I heard, yeah. Well, Turtle WoW is pretty awesome. Have you tried it before? Or seen it? Like, there's a lot of new content. I just got into raiding now. I just got 60 a couple days ago. Just got like my first trip to Oni, and I get the Dragonstalker's helm. Blessed. But there's some dungeons that have new content. Molten Core has a new boss. Turned off by the client, but would really like to PvP as I level. That's how I did it, 46 to 60, and it was pretty quick. It was like 2 days. AV, you got like 10k. I can't remember. There's like towers that got capped. And then AB, you get, it was like, at 46, it was like 7,000 XP every time you got 300 resources. Warsong wasn't good unless you were Horde. Because you could only gain experience when you capture a flag. There's going to be Horde up here. Yep, there's Horde up here. Oh, there's my team. Let's get them. We're just going to run by. We're just going to run by. No, let's wait. There's people coming. When is TBC still like springtime-ish is what they're thinking? Late winter? Your sacrifice is noted, soldier. I started this late because I was mining. I'm trying to work on my mining, and oh, Kha'Zix just, or Korax just running rampant. What class you playing over there, Farmy? We got 59 mage. Nice. Yeah, this is my first time playing a hunter in a long time. I did have a hunter in classic. I remember going to BWL with him. The lock is solid in BVB. That's what I've heard. I've heard hunters can be too. I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing. I leveled his beast mastery. Survival is crazy here. I don't know if you've seen survival on here. Where am I trying to? I'm trying to get back to my team. I'm top DPS in a lot of stuff in open world and dungeons. The survival, it's crazy. Freaking melee. Leveling as drain tank. Oh yeah, nice. I've never done that version, but I know of it. Hunter Deadstone always bothers me. Yeah, this is my first character here, and I'm poor. Mining is only 245, so I don't have... I really want to go engineering, but I can't. I don't have the money or the mining. And yeah, you're right. As soon as you get in your face, it's like, okay, you don't have that. What was the skill called in the later expansions where you could... It wasn't disengage. Maybe it was disengage? That was it, yeah, where you pop yourself backwards. Oh yeah, I have deterrence right now is when I get survival, that is. Where are you going, Warlock? Where are you going, Loco Chica? It was, where was it? Survival. Deterrence. No, I think it was called disengage. So I have distracting shot. Yeah, disengage was the one where you like flew backwards. How long to get 60 with the tents? Well, that's the thing. I've started this guy like 2 weeks ago when I'm 60, and I started PvP at 46, and I got 46 to 60 in like a day or a day and a half. But yeah, tents is this guy's zooming, dude. Holy hell. Tents are pretty cool though. The level and a half or 1.5 times rested. Cause I don't know, dude. He had the zoomies. He was hauling ass on his mount. Did that guy just chuck a grenade at us? Oh, he's an explosives expert. That's why. I haven't seen that before. I'm like, speaking of engineering, there's Loco Chica again. Oh, I wasn't fast enough. I wasn't mounted. Are we going south? Are we dying? Are we flowing? Are we showing? And farm, yeah, I'm just in here trying to get my Don Julio's banned, and then when I get 4 more bubbles a rep, I get, yeah, that's what I have is right here as survival. And 4 bubbles, I get the revered ammo pouch, which is 15% haste, and I think it's a 16 slot, so it's an upgrade from my 14 slot and 12%. And then, but I think after this AV, I'm going to run to Ironforge and look at the tier 0.5 quest. But also new for Turtle Wows, I'm a high elf, and a high elf gets some pretty cool stuff for Hunter. They get +2 to bows. They get this generate 10% of your max mana over 5 seconds. I've used that a lot. And they also get 2% AGI, I think. Is it 2% agility? What is it? It's bow spec. Yeah, 2% agility. And then they get +3 to bows, and then the mana regen. So yeah, they're pretty bis, I think, for Hunter. Oh, they're coming. Oh Lord, they're coming. I'm gonna pull them over here so we can cap. No, I'm not. I'm gonna feign death because I'm a coward. I need to get better weapons for Beast Mastery though. This was, but yeah, look at this stuff. This is Wardens of Time Exalted. That's my gun that I got from them. And then this is my cape that I got from them. That's so they have black morass, morass here in Classic. And that's what this is from. Like I got to I had a problem that I haven't had ever. I was more than hit capped when I got 60. And that's never been a thing for me. I'm just sitting here talking to you guys while my team's getting just manhandled by PvP and an NPC. Shadow Priest, but I don't know what want to be They do pretty well in PvP, I think. But I've also been like, I've been straight up molested by elemental shamans here. It is unreal. Like they have done things to me. It's crazy. But yeah, it's all cross faction too. You can play with your friends who are Horde and vice versa. You can raid with them. You can group with them. It's pretty cool. There's a helpline, I think. Where on the doll did the shaman touch you? They were touching my no-no square. Gotta prep for this interview this afternoon. By prep, I mean play World of Warcraft for a couple hours and then forget about it and then do my best. How many of us are there down south? Yeah, no, they'll just come in with their like Instacast. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. They just come in with the Instacast chain lightning, and it just melts your face. I think it was AV day, and I missed grinding some of it yesterday, which sucks. That would have helped with the rep. Because let's see. Check it out here. It is PvP rewards, Alterac Valley, Revere. There's my ammo pouch. And then if I go back to reality, oh, there goes gravity. We go to Exalted. And there's my Don Julio's. Critical strike by 1, chance to hit by 1, 16 attack power. Oh, there's a rogue. I can't believe it. We're almost up to 400 followers, by the way. I noticed that yesterday when I was looking at my stream report after the stream. It's like, that's crazy. We're climbing. Freaking mage. Oh, he's 51. That's why I was like, why are you frost? Can't remember the name of that skill. Frost, ice, shield, mold thing. Alright, what are we waiting on here? That rep just flowing in. Too bad it's not more than 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Ninja, Mr. Beast is still hiring for that systems engineer. We're gonna see if these IT professionals can fix my computer. First one to do it gets $10,000. It's out of my wheelhouse. It's like almost development stuff. They want like a API engineer. Maybe it's for his festivals or something, I don't know. But it's still the same position, so maybe people just don't want to work for him, or he's just a horrible boss, or both. I don't know if it's remote or if it's in North Carolina or whatever. Is he in North or South? I think he's in North. Maybe South, I can't remember. One of the Carolinas. Yeah, I just applied for some more jobs this morning at 6 o'clock, and that came up again. Ah. Now the towers, they're going down. gonna start pulling the War Masters. Bye-bye. We are starting to pull the War Masters. How would that be, though? You get to your point where your YouTube empire is... you're hiring computer people is crazy. Maybe someday. Just hiring anyone would seem crazy. I gotta make another YouTube video ASAP. I've just been sick and whatever. Unavailable. It's been almost a month now. That sucks. It's the longest time I've gone without a video in a while. Kind of afraid that people are going to forget about it. Can't remember, do hunters have a dead zone on turtle? Yeah, they do. You mean dead zone as in you can't shoot, right? They're like up in your face. Yeah. Yep, there was, there was an expansion that got rid of that, or at least it, like, severely changed it. I can't remember what it was. Oh, Epic did. Epoch, however you pronounce that. Really? So you could just, like, shoot right in front of you, point blank range? That's crazy. You're just walking by with a blunderbuss and just like shooting forks at people. Pirate style. Hey, we won. Cool, you get a bubble at this. Right, is right to the face. Ew, there's a lot of shite in there. I'm gonna stay in here for a minute. There's a lot of nodes. Mithril, small thorium. Yeah, that's the issue, but that's also like some people are really stupid in PvP and they'll just like, of course you want to target things like a healer, right? But they'll just like, they'll let the hunter just shoot them. They'll just bathe in arrows. But then you'll get the smart ones that are like, oh, I need to close the range on this hunter so they can't do shit. And then you're ineffective. I'm gonna queue for AV again because we're almost revered, folks. But I also want to try to get all these delicious nodes. Warlock, huh? I haven't played a Warlock. The last time I did was... can't remember if it was Wrath or Cataclysm. What was the expansion with Uldar? I feel like that was the time that I played one. And I played... one second. Destruction. I remember playing Destruction. It was a lot of fun. Drain taking in PvP is satisfying. What is, so you're just draining life on them the whole time? Just like spamming that? How does that work? I'm guessing there's talents that help with that. And then you fear them and just drain them? What am I on mining? Ah, I need 5 more. You dot them up, fear, and drain life. Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Did they ever get a... yeah, they get a mass fear. Because Priest did. Priest got the Psychic Scream. Simple and you get fear off most times, especially with grenades. Nice. Get this one node and then I think I'm going to head to Ironforge to take a look at that quest. Beast Mastery was just stupid leveling though. It was really easy. My pet's my tank basically holds aggro. Although the one problem that I faced was in when I did that PvP leveling from 46 to 60, it screwed me over because my pet was 10 levels lower than me. I didn't have any gold. I wasn't doing any dungeons. My gear sucked. Yep. Well, that's the thing too. I was so poor I couldn't even afford the higher levels of men pet. Like I'm 60 now and I just barely was able to train some of my skills. It's stupid. Did you ever do any of the gold farming in Dire Mall? I read online that there's something about the lashers that you can do as a pet or as a hunter. But tribute isn't a thing here, I don't think, on this server because the armor and health of the mobs have been increased. Love those old 80s drum sound. Just camp recipe vendor and sell 3 or 4 each day. What? 1K by level 25? What recipe vendor? That's crazy talk. Feathers and deviant fish, but vendor camping is easiest. Shadow oil and duskwood, huh? Look that up. %15 chance of casting Shadow Bolt 3. I wonder if that's a thing here. Lizard, 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 blizzard, 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 blizzard. Huh. I'll have to look at that. Sells for 5 gold, costs 15 silver. The recipe does. I wonder what it does here. That's crazy talk. I wonder if that would be used for PvP twinking? I don't know. I feel like there's something better at 24. I don't know if you can get Crusader or something that low. Damn. Are you still doing it today? Like it's working right now? Yeah, Frost Oil does seem better for that. Twinking's a big thing on this server. I guess I could have trammed over, but I'm just being lazy. Yeah, with crippling poison. Dang, I have some ore to smelt. That'll be good for 5, 6, 7 gold. That's the only thing that kind of saved me on this server. I need to find a rogue for lockboxes. Is mining. I started mining at level 1 and it was like a stack of copper was going for like 50 silver, and that's huge at level 1. Like there's you were talking priest and I was having flashbacks. Leveling 1 sucks so bad. Even when you get shadow form at 40, it's still kind of a struggle, but like you need a wand really bad at level 5. That's like That's what you do. And you just shield, Shadow Word Pain, and Wand. Yeah, the Priest was my first 16 classic. I did Molten Core, BWL, AQ40, Nax. Got my Benediction staff. Had several pieces of Transcendence, tier 2. And it's brutal. I had a Priest on Nordinar, which is the other server here. One of them. Got her to 19, and then found out about Ambershire, and I'm like, okay, I'll switch over to the new server because it had double the people on it. And what was I gonna say? I figured the Hunter, right? Solo would be a good leveler. I could get established on the server. I could start making some gold. Then I could look at alts. And then my real life friends watch my stream. They're like, this looks really fun. I'm going to play too. And I'm like, you bastards. If I knew that friends were going to join, I would have picked a healer like I really wanted. So I caved and I started a druid. She's level 15. I haven't healed yet, but I do miss healing. I am a healer through and through. All right, where's the quest? They said they were in Ironforge. Looking it up, Ironforge. Oh, you have to be at least honored with Argent Dawn. Oh, Ironforge High Seed. Okay, that's where I thought. It just wasn't showing up on the map, which is weird. Diliana is her name. Oh, I was in the right spot. Derp. I gotta go to the throne room. Round here. I look so ridiculous with shit gear and Dragonstalker helm. Oh, I can schmelt too. I can schmelt it and dealt it. There you are. You're a human? Oh, damn. 20 gold. I just get it right off the bat. What am I wearing right now? Wrist. Chance to hit. No, that'd be nice for the agility. And it's the set, obviously. Okay. An earnest proposition, huh? Beastalker bindings, I can buy those again. I had them and accidentally lost them. Winter Spring blood sample. I'm guessing that's out in Winter Spring. It is. Okay. Can I buy that on the auction house? Well, maybe I can do that. Work on that today a little bit. But you need the gear, and I don't have Beastalkers, so I would have to get Beastalkers. That's the polearm that I wanted. Oh, she's got some giant stalkers. See, she's starting to look like a hunter. Bindings. Yeah, see, it's like you can get it for 22 gold. It's not that big of an upgrade. And it's 20 gold. Whale? I guess we can do that. I'm gonna smelt though. I'll stay in queue for AV. We'll smelt and then I'll head over to Winter Spring. We'll start working on the blood. Because I get a... That's what I'll get as an upgrade. For the 2.5 set. Or the 0.5 set, excuse me. Yeah, Farm, you should give this a try for sure. If you do, let me know. Send me your character name and I'll send you bags and some starter gold. That's always super helpful on any server. You could wait out the time for TBC. So TBC is my favorite expansion. As much as I want to start playing over there again, I think I'm probably going to stay here for a bit. It's been really good for my stream. Turtle WoW. I think the owl party's over, dude. That was only for yesterday. Yeah, and so I'll just give you a little backstory. I've been streaming off and on for years, and I stremped last, like, in February, and I was getting, like, 4 or 5 viewers, maybe, max viewership of, like, 6 or 7, somewhere around there, and I started streaming Turtle WoW, and it was like, holy crap. Like, yesterday I was at a max viewer of 24, I get, like, average viewer of, like, 13, 14, and I asked some of the people in my stream, they're like, hey, so I'm thinking about switching over to TBC. They're like, we will not watch you. And I'm like, okay, I will stay here for a while. I'm having fun. So here's the thing about it. Play my Anti-Tunes and rested. Yeah, no, and there's so many changes to the different classes. Dream, I thought about doing that on stream. I thought that would be good for the stream too. I was just thinking about that yesterday and this morning. I was thinking about maybe doing, so one of 3 classes, Mage, Paladin, or Rogue. Because I feel like all 3 of those are really good at getting away or staying alive. And I thought that'd be kind of good for the stream too. Do a hardcore character. When people get tired of Bronze Beard, retail craft, they'll migrate back to Turtle. That's what I'm hoping. I mean, we have right now, what is it? What do we have right now? 6,200 people on right now. I've seen it get to 10,000 people online. So yeah, and I'm attracting people from all over. There's, Europeans, Americans. There's someone from India playing hardcore right now. I just think having a DPS is very bad getting into groups. I just think having a DPS is very bad getting into groups on hardcore. I don't know if I'd ever get into a group, Dream. That's hardcore. I don't trust other people. I don't want to sound like a dick or nothing, but yeah, that's where you die. The people in raids, like the Lol Tyler guy, that was hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, Mukau's just mentioned lag also too. I played a lot of HC, don't trust them. I think you have to think about it. Yeah, you do have to think about it as a solo adventure for sure. Hunter also would be good too with the pet, but the mage has a bunch of... The mage, paladin, and rogue have a lot of stuff in their toolkits to keep them alive and to get out of fights. So those are the kind of 3 that I thought about. I did have a hunter on anniversary hardcore that I got to like 29, and I had so many like heart attacks. I had so many like near misses, it was crazy. I'm gonna clear out my bags. And I need a rouge to open up these lockboxes that'll have nothing in them. Level the Warlock to 60 on Classic. Yeah, Warlock would be good too. You have your Voidwalker. You could sack the Voidwalker. You have your Health Stones. What else would help? That's probably it, huh? Drain Life. Fear. That'd be an okay one too. The Voidwalker on 2 hours on crack? What do you mean? I haven't played one here yet. Lock-in HC can be scary when fear gets resisted and have 2 on you. Hits the hardest, never loses aggro. Oh, interesting. They changed it then? Or upgraded it? Dude, I don't get the people that... Good morning, hoorah! It is morning, you're right. It's 8:38 a.m. for me. Good afternoon and evening for you. We're just talking about hardcore and what seems to work for us playing hardcore characters. Also, some of these challenges, dude. You can only level by killing boars. You can only have white gear. It's crazy. Apparently the void hits harder than the succubus. I didn't know the succubus was supposed to hit hard. I thought they were more for crowd control. Ah, did I join a... Great. I love joining ABs late. I'm gonna go into this cave then and mine for a little bit. Don't want to level hardcore, too scared of having a computer crashing. There was one instance a while ago that Blizzard actually recognized it. It was like a global wide issue, and there were so many people that died, and they honored bringing everyone back that one time. I'm not ready to fight this guy. Here's range that we're talking about, right? It's okay, my pet might take him down. I don't have any health pots. Conch shot, conch shot. Wing clip. Can I get a wing clip? Thank you. This is why BM rocks. My pet just ate him for breakfast. I didn't mean to pop that, dang it. Got him. That shouldn't have been that hard, but I wasn't ready. You ride that pink pony club? I don't know what that means. That's disgusting. Turtle HC on high elf was actually tough in the starting zone. Oh yeah, dude. It's hard anyways, even for a hunter. Even at level 10 when I got my pet. It was stupid. More dots, dude. My memory's horrible. Hoorah, were you in the stream yesterday when I got my dragon stalkers? In Oni? I have heard the Pink Pony Club song, unfortunately, but I don't have a Pink Pony Club. In PvP Dream. No, I don't. I was saying I was not prepared for that fight with that warrior. I was joined 10 seconds before you died. Yeah. Dude, I lost it. I absolutely lost it when the raid leader said, "Many whelps!" Because that's from that video. More dots! Oh, shit. He called a really bad call in the raid, and Oni was doing her breath. Oh, we're gonna die. There's many. Oh, cool. That didn't work. Feigned death didn't. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna go after those mines then. That wasn't worth it. Yeah, he made a pretty bad call. Oni was breathing, and instead of telling us to go to the wall, he told us to run across the whole goddamn map. And as soon as he said that, I turned on aspect and tried to book it, but Misa people didn't make it. Misa people died. I'm dual spec. I have BM and I have survival, so I'm BM right now currently. Just trying to grind out some AV. I'm 3 bubbles away to revered, as you can see down here on the bottom right of your screen. Yes, you need this device right here. Goblin brainwashing device. You either get it from donating, I believe it's $30 US, or maybe that's 30 euro, so 40 US dollars, or 350 gold in the game. And how it works is every 10 minutes you can throw it down on the ground, and it lets you save your first and second specs, and you can change specs. You can have up to 4 different specs, I think, but it's substantially expensive, exponentially expensive every time you do that. So I don't have any money. I was fortunately gifted it by a buddy of mine that plays Turtle WoW. They got it for me, which was awesome. Sounds good. Have to buy it for each character. Yes, I believe so, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that. I'm just guessing. I think it is every character, because I remember someone saying that they were going to invest on a character because they already bought it. It's not a good place to go AFK there, buddy. Anywhere but the field of strife would do. But yeah, you just buy it here in the donation store. I think it's under gameplay, if you want to buy it this way. And it's right here somewhere. Thought it was under gameplay. Right there, 200. So I think it's like 30-40 bucks. Although the one that I recommend everyone getting, if you're going to donate, which I want to when I get some money, is buying the bag. It's like a 34 slot bag or something. It's crazy. You can also change races. What I kind of wished you could do is change servers, but I only got to level 19 on my other character. That's not, I mean, you can get that in a day if you worked on it. Get him? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, buddy. That's what I'm talking about right there. He was frost shocking me. You're alive? Oh, sir, did I just kill you twice? Oh, he onked to try to get me again, and I killed him again. Yeah, hoorah. Yeah, there's 2 of them. Gameplay. One of them is a 36 slot bag, and one of them is a 28 slot bag. You can get both of them. You can get both. 2 rows. Oh, I need to put my pet on defensive when I'm in here. That was so cute. I love when, so that rogue thought I was dead. My feigned death actually worked on a real person, and I got away. Did you guys see that? That was stupid. I need some food. Am I really out of food? I'm almost out of food. I gotta take some time to clear out my bags and get some more food and stuff. Yeah, he totally thought I was dead. I love that. But also, why wasn't I all hopped up on his potions or poisons? Then I wouldn't have been able to bandage myself. I love that. Ooh, what do we have here? We have a slow shaman is what we have. Now we have a dead shaman. I just love killing. Rick and Morty quote there for you guys. I need to get caught up on those seasons. It's been a while. I haven't seen like the last 2 seasons. Can I mount, please? Thank you. Is there a good reason to PvP before hitting 60 to level if you want? You can, it's absolutely a leveling, viable leveling path. That's what I did from 46 to 60. I only leveled in PvP. But to answer your question about rewards and whatnot, Altric Valley, if you get exalted, there's a bunch of delicious stuff that you can get, which I'm trying to get right now. That's why I'm here. So you can start AV. 1 second. Cute little 451. How adorable. You can start... no, there's no gear for... Oh, wait. Yeah, you can start AV at 51. And so you can work on the rep stuff then. Because it all works towards it, right? I'm going to stun your ass, Mr. Warlock. And I'm going to sick my pet on you, Mr. Warlock. Nope, he's not going to kill him. I'm going to go ahead and do this, though. I didn't get any of that gear farmy, so I can't. I'm not sure about that. I'm going to die here, though. I am going to die here. I don't have anything. Can I at least auto shot? Someone healed me? Do I have a mana pot? I do have a mana pot. I just got something that's called a heal. There was someone that healed me in an Altric Valley. Good lordy bee. I'm also only rank 3 too, so I don't know. Like, I'd like to get some of the PvP gear, but I'm not high enough. What do you need, like rank 6 or 7 to start getting the blue gear? I don't see you using much traps and this arrow that disturbs stealth rogues. No, I suck at PvP, but you're right. I have my traps that I can use out of combat. Actually, I am survival. I could switch to survival. Survival, you can drop traps in combat. Oh, that's nice, Farmy. That'd be really cool. I should be using... I didn't even get the latest frost trap and freezing trap. You talking about just the regular serpent sting? That puts a poison dot on the rogues, and then they'd have to... Can't they cleanse poisons and then what do you call it? Vanish? The thing that stays on the floor. Oh yeah, the traps. You mentioned an arrow. You said an arrow that disturbs stealth rogues. Oh yeah, flare. There's my flare right there. And then ice trap. Or frost trap, yeah. The slow one or the I do that in AB on the flags. I'll throw a flare down and then my trap. Side strafe when running from someone is faster than backpedaling. Oh yeah. Oh look, I'm doing the moonwalk. That's kind of cool. I'm doing something I've never done before. He wants me to pull the commander. I don't even know what that means. Oh, also, Farmy, they released arenas in Classic too, so people are doing arenas now. Aw, boo, he released. I've never done this before. God damn it. Trying to pull this guy. Oh, he's gonna kill Bat. Oh, they kill Bat. He's coming for me though. Trying to pull this commander to me for some reason. I killed a stone. Oh, because I'm close. That's not working. Is my pet still dead? Guy's being a D-bag anyway. Sarah was missing chat because he was trying to have me do something. I don't know why. This mage, you can stop using Arcane Blast rank 1. Go pull his finger. Any more points to trigger the fart command? Are you've been using all of your points on lizard, 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 blizzard, blizzard. That's hilarious. I love that on Hunter. You can kite almost anything. Yeah, speaking of that, Farmy, I was really proud. I kited Korak here by myself. So you know how in Classic you can get that really sweet crossbow. It's just for the quest. You just come in and kill, you know, Vanadar or Drek and whatever, and you get that sweet crossbow. Hey there, hoorah! This is gonna make him jealous by farting. Anyways, in this version, you have to. Oh, my pet's dead. This version, you have to kill a 60-something elite, and to get that crossbow, I found a video of how you kite it, and it took me like 30 minutes, but I finally did it. I did it by myself, and so I got that really sweet AV crossbow at 51. It was overpowered, but then I found out shortly after that I didn't need to do that because there were 2 from the new level 60 quests. Dude, it was fun. I gotta get my, I've been raiding, I don't have all my keybinds set up. I don't have a pet stun anymore. Is there any heals? Any heals? I'm fake to die. Fake dying. He thought I was dead again, but I'm dead. I don't know if I can even bandage. Nope, I can't. Yeah, it was fun. He's right... Where is he? He's right here-ish. And he's up at that graveyard, and you just have to pull him by a tree, and he keeps on popping up in the down, up and down, up and down. I was one of those a-holes that kited the dragon, blasted lands. How long did that take? You can't... I've tried doing that. You can't... Like, stuff releases for me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but... I'm gonna have to eventually... An hour, good lord. I'm gonna have to eventually... In fact, I'm switching that. I'm gonna have to eventually kite the NPCs for my Rockdalar. My bow. They fixed it, yeah. Okay, I was gonna say... Because I've tried doing that stuff and just releases. You'll never get me out of the bunker, heathens. I had the opportunity to roll on the Sinew yesterday from Oni, but I chose the helm instead. I'll go back. I just got Oni tuned yesterday, and I got my helmet the first run. We got a Wing Commander. That was a fun game. Wing Commander. T2, I can't talk. Tier 2 helm. And the part for the quest on the first run. Yeah. Well, I didn't even think about the Sinew when I was doing the soft reserve for it. And then when I get there, I'm like, oh yeah, there's the Sinew. I wonder if it's going to drop. And then, yeah. Sadly, one of the hunters had to drop. His wife was having an issue, and that probably helped me get the helmet. I feel bad, but there's one less hunter to roll against. I should see if his wife's okay. I don't know him. He's just in my guild. I feel bad, though. Why are we evading? Don't evade. Kill the War Masters. What did I keybind? I thought I keybound. Wing clip to something. A 60 drowned in the lake. Were they hardcore? No, only when they start losing happiness. Once you get them to level 6 loyalty, hoorah, they can take a couple of deaths without getting pissed. They were 60 hardcore and they drowned. Dude. You should just give up at that point. Just uninstall the client. Just get rid of all the evidence you ever played World of Warcraft. The only way I would mess around with that... Oh, it was here. Right there. You're right. Brewdog has drowned. Maybe they did that on purpose. Maybe they felt like ending their life in game. Jesus. Yeah, I missed it for the PvP. I have to bind... That's what it was. I screwed up my keybinds. Q is wing clip. Okay, I was wondering why that wasn't working. It's been a minute since I've been in here. Oh, there's another Word Master. The only way that I would mess around with being in water is if I had an underwater breathing potion, if I was a warlock, or a druid. On hardcore. That's the only way I would do it. You just gotta think different when you're playing on hardcore. It's level 60 drowning. You know what? That's a shame on him moment. It sucks, but He ought to know better. Another War Master. Why did it not target him? That was weird. Had a targeting faux pas. Oh, we had someone pull really bad. It reset on us. That sucks. Someone did that to Drek the other day too. I was so pissed. They pulled him and we got him down to like 15%, and then he released. It's like, dude, don't pull him out of the room. Just die. Your death isn't worth resetting the whole goddamn raid. Yep. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Did I finish smelting? I don't think I did. We're getting close to that. Getting close to revered. Then that's going to be one hell of a grind. For my Don Julios. We're also going to head out to Winter Spring. I haven't tried the HD stuff. I hear they are, though. I heard it's really cool. Nice. Did you have a character on here? Or are you going to start one on Ambershire? I haven't heard anything about being buggy, but I haven't. I didn't even know about him, to be honest, until like last week. Is it right there on the client? Or it might be from the forum or online somewhere. Alright, so if I'm headed to the Winter Springs... Oh, you know what? I need to clean out my bags first. Let's do that. If the Winter Spring Blood isn't that hard to... That comes patches you drop in the turtle folder. Oh, okay. If the Winter Spring Blood isn't too hard to get, I could have another purple today. My Beast Stalker. Where are my bags? Here we go. Oh, no one bought my Warlords, huh? Boo. Junks Bank. I have a bank alt that I created. It is life-saving. No, do I not? Can I not smelt true silver yet? I think I can. Lesser Moonstone, Mithril, Mithrandir Bar, Citrine. Is that it for now, I think? Definitely helps clear that out. And then I should probably, whilst I'm here... Yeah, I haven't done it either, Dream. I haven't... Like I said, I just found out about them a couple days ago. Let's see. Let me do a quick search here. Eternal WoW HD patch. New mod for 1.18.0. Oh, I found it here. I'll put the link in here for you. There you go, Dream. Nice. I'm turning in some honor stuff here because it's. I think the first turn in for the day you get some. Well, it doesn't. I don't need XP anymore, but you get some XP. Definitely turn these in now for Honor and glory. And then I might as well turn in my ABs. I don't need those anymore, but at least I get some honor and rep. Cool. Remember, not all the mobs had models, so sometimes you get a block on their head. That's funny. Well, did you see the new Unreal Engine that's coming, Farmy? That's gonna be crazy. I so wish I had a bag sort. Oh, also while I'm here, I'm gonna go to the mining guild and get Schmelt True Silver. Yeah, that looked crazy, especially in like a nighttime in like Dark Shore. It was stupid. All right, mining guild is over here somewhere, right? Nope, it's over there. It's okay, I'll run over. Right there. Well, did I convince yet another person to start Turtle WoW again? I swear, I should get like a kickback. I should get like a token every time. Just kidding. I love having people here. Love having people to play with. Does this show? No, it doesn't show what I just paid. What are the rules to Turtle WoW? Hey, what's up? Howler's Den. Have you played WoW before? Lizard. Thanks for the follow too. Private server. You just download their client from, and you create an account on their website, and you join up. 20-year WoW vet, been playing mainly Classic Anniversary. Yeah, same here. I started 2004. I have a Druid on Classic Anniversary waiting for TBC, and I have some other stuff on Mist of Pandaria. Yep, no, you just grab, in fact, I linked up a little bit higher. You can see forum.turtle, that's their website, turtle-wow.org. You grab the client, super easy install. You can install add-ons straight from there too if you need any. And you're off to the races. There's a Discord you can join. Here, let me find I'll link it here for you. Can I link it here for you? Invite people. Copy button. That's the Turtle WoW Discord. You can join there. It's super helpful. There's pages for every class that has like, you know, pre-bis stuff and has like FAQs and stuff. And then yeah, you just pick what you want to play. There's changes to every class. It seems like almost every class, the level 40 talents have changed. For instance, I have this one called Baited Shot. It does more damage with my pet. Yeah, really cool. There's new dungeons out. There's new leveling zones out. There's new additions to the raids. There's new additions to dungeons. Like I was in a Dead Mines last week. There was a new section there that wasn't there before. It's really cool. The developers are working really hard on this. If you do start something, Howler, I'm on Ambershire, by the way. That's the new server that just started last month. We just started Molten Core and Oni 2 weeks ago. In fact, I just did my first Onyxia yesterday, and I had got my helm. Well, you know, like all the other private servers, they're definitely trying to fight it, but there are high hopes that they're not going to be able to do anything to Turtle WoW. Turtle WoW's been going on for Turtle WoW's been going on for 7 years, so they're pretty established. But yeah, I'm on Ambershire, the new server. If you join, send me your friend name. I'll send you some gold and some bags. That'll help you get started. There's also challenges you can do if you're feeling so inclined, which is some of them are pretty gross. Like you can only level by killing boars. That's one of the challenges. You can only level by wearing white gear is another one. Then obviously there's hardcore. There was one guy who was literally doing hardcore with the boars, and I'm like, dude, you, sir, need professional help. Is there an only dungeon one? That sounds like a new website I can create to make some money. Only dungeons. There's like 8 different challenges you can pick if you want. It's crazy. Is that a night elf with a big beard? Oh yeah, sorry, I missed that one, Howlers. Yeah, it's at the creation screen top right. There's also something called War Mode. That's pretty sweet. Howlers, it adds XP. So you get a flat XP increase of 5%. And then if you're in Battlegrounds, it's another 20%. And then rep by 10%. And, but it turns on your PvP in open world, obviously, too. So 20% XP reduced. There's also tents that you can pitch that give you 1.5 times experience, that give you rested super fast. 20% XP reduced outside and 5% XP of your level removed from XP each time you die out of a dungeon. Oh, damn. But hey, you get fun titles and mounts and stuff, right? Yay? Yep, this is Classic Plus for sure. They just released patch notes that you can find on once you get the launcher. You can see it there if you scroll down a bit for 1.18 point something. And there's a new raid coming that they just introduced, and there's 2 new zones that they introduced. They're always working on stuff. Yesterday we had a DJ party for the 7-year anniversary out in Booty Bay. The DJ who's a GM came out and turned us all into owls, and we were just dancing around. Blizzard wouldn't do something like that. They were giving out... Can you still get it? Right here, when you log in, Howler, make sure to grab this as the anniversary gift. It's like a shirt and a bear pet, I think. That's from the store. It's up here in your mini-map, the donation rewards. Yeah, a bunch of resources though. In this chat, there's a wealth of knowledge. There's a guy he's a pretty awesome dude. They call him a community helper here. He can answer any question you have. He knows a lot of the good people. So I found another modder that's working on HD patches even up to today. A new era of HD awaits. Adventurers, the wait is over. Today marks the dawn of a long-awaited evolution for the HD patch, and it's bigger and better than ever. Nice. Thanks for sharing that. So you just drop it down in your folder like you would, like you're installing a old school add-on in the interface folder, but obviously in the root or something. Is it that easy? And then you just reboot or restart the client. I wonder why. Excuse me. I wonder why they didn't just do that to begin with. I guess they're making sure that it's stable first, and they don't want to push that on everyone. Heavily considering this. At the same time, I've been awake for 27 hours. Do it. 27 hours. That's crazy, bro. It'll be here tomorrow. It'll be here tonight. It'll be here in a few hours. You see the message? Oh, by the way, I was able to create this aura that reminds me of using aspect of the cheetah whenever I'm out of combat and aspect of... Oh, I didn't. I have a just key bound right now. So where I'm in a cheetah and where I'm in hawk. I don't know if I'd want it to be automated, especially in PvP, but that's cool. create this aura that reminds you. I get it. Yeah, that'd be cool. Do you think it'll still be thriving in 2 years? It's a good question. I think people are optimistic about that, yeah. I mean, it's been going for 7 years now. They just did a new server. We have 6,500 online right now. It's I've seen it peak at 10,000 before. Obviously, it being a South American and European forward server, right now we're kind of in the peak time. People are just getting off of work now, so those numbers will climb even more. Of course, you can have people that are going to ditch it, right, for retail. When TBC comes out, they're probably going to go back to that for a bit. There's always going to be the people that are, I think my buddy called them fresh chasers, right? They look for the new thing, but I think they're going to come back too, and I hope so. Like, I've thought about it, like, what if I'm putting all this time in and you know, Blizzard comes in and shuts them down? It's like, okay, well, I had fun, right? I met a lot of really cool people, you guys included, that's going to follow, you know, we're going to follow each other no matter what happens. Like, they didn't dip out after their first Blizzard email like Epic did. I didn't know they did. Epic saw a cease and desist. They're like, we're done. But I can't pass up this opportunity to 2v2 TBC arenas with my brother who originally showed me WoW when I was 6. Good Lord, I'm old. Damn, dude. Jesus. I was 20-something in 2004 when it came out. I tried arenas once in a while. In fact, on a Resto Druid, that'd probably be pretty good. Resto Druids are really strong, I hear, in arenas. Drag them in the data folder. Nice. It's safe to say this is the best version of WoW I've ever played, and I doubt it'll ever be topped. I agree with Massa, to be honest, and I've been playing them all. That's not true. I stopped playing retail after Legion or Warlords of Draenor, whichever one came out after. It was embarrassing how fast they caved, what they expect when creating a private server. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the same thing happened to... So I also... my first MMO that I got addicted to was EverQuest. And you've heard of Project 99, 1999 maybe. They're the only ones that have been approved by Daybreak Games, who owns EverQuest, to be a private server. And it's very raw, it's very original. It's just how EverQuest came out back in 1999. That's it. And it's a very brutal game. If any of you have ever played it, it is unforgiving. And but they're fine with that. And then, but they, like WoW, they've thrown up the code for the game up on GitHub, so anyone can create a private server shell of the game. And so there have been a couple iterations that have come by. One was really sweet. They did this. They're still going, I think, but they're fighting. They just got into litigation with Daybreak Games, and they took the game and they made it so one class can be 3 classes in one. So you get all the spells, all the skills, all the pets, all the benefits of 3 classes, but you're playing one class. And it did so well. Their Discord blew up to like 20,000 people. They had like 10,000 people playing at once. Everyone's like, this is what EverQuest should have been. And they get their cease and desist from Daybreak Games, and everyone's like, oh my God, it's going to come to an end. And they're like, we're trying to fight them so you guys can, it's a big mess. Do you guys remember the game Fate? Yeah, I do. They haven't tried to shut them down for so long. It's no longer their IP. Nope, not too many changes, too much Blizzard loss. Nice, yeah. I mean, I get it to a point, right? Because with Daybreak Games, they're and I'm sure Blizzard's stance is too, like, look how many people you're pulling away from paying subscriptions to us. And my response to that is, well, look how amazing this version of your game is. Why aren't you guys doing this? Why did you, like, there are tens of thousands of people that are like, hey man, so just to let you know, this is like, we love classic, you should do this, this, and this. And Blizzard's like, and so we're like, okay, well, Oh, he let me get a point? Is he gonna let me get a point? Thank you. It's no longer their game. Those people are loyal. It's a new thing entirely. Yep. Oh no, you're fine, man. You're fine. You should get some sleep. Where are you located on this globe? Or off the globe. If you're from another planet, that's pretty sweet. I've always wanted to meet an extraterrestrial. Why am I not shooting? Oh, because my pet's dead and he's tied to a macro. That's funny. That is a... Oh, you're from Boston. Nice. I had a brother that lived in Newton for a long time. He was in the Boston Symphony Orchestra. I've been out there a couple times to visit. I actually really like the area. I've considered it to be a place that I might look at moving to someday because I hate Utah. I've been here for 30 years and I need a change. Yeah, for sure. That's why they were outside of Boston. Your train system's really nice though. I got around pretty well for not really knowing the city. Whoop. I'm looking for a house and can't find one. Yep, that's all over, dude. So I remember when my ex and I, where the hell is what's that dog doing? My cat was just running off. When my ex and I were looking for our first house, here in Utah, we were struggling to afford $130,000. This was, many years ago, 20 years ago, something like that. And fixer-uppers were about $150,000 for a rundown house that needed a lot of work and money and love. And now that's probably $350,000 to $400,000 for a house. I'm in a townhouse, so I'm connected, right? But for a disconnected house, yeah, $350,000 to $400,000 for a piece of crap. I can only imagine in Boston. Baston. I think how home ownership is so far out of reach of the average American now. It's just not, that's not the American dream anymore. Like I'm so scared for my kids. I'm trying to keep. I'm unemployed. I got laid off months ago, and I'm fighting to keep my townhome. And I'm hoping that I can. Oh, Boo is out of range. I'm hoping I can, so I can hang on to it when I leave Utah. To help them out, help them. Oh man, thanks for the subscribe. Dude, you didn't have to do that. Wasn't even a prime either. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. What a guy. Don't worry, it's not only the US. we're all suffering. Anyways, I was gonna say, I want to keep my townhome so I can leave the US and still have it for my kids, help them, right? Because the whole thing about pushing your kids out of the house when they're 18, that's no longer a thing. It's so expensive, dudes. And if I could just keep on to the if I can keep onto the townhome and then just be like, hey, just pay me a couple $100 a month, your friends can move in with you too. It keeps real estate for me and also helps my kids out. It's the eel eat. Oh man, thanks for the sub. Too kind. This is what I want to do full time, is stream on Twitch, and I have an outdoor YouTube channel that I'm working on. This is I have 15 years in IT and I'm hating it, and I would love to do this if I can. It's just building the audience and getting to that point. times are tough as important we support. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Can you steer me? Where do you want to be taken? Oh. Yeah, you can pick my mind if you want. Don't do it, it's a trap. Just kidding. I went to college for political science. I wanted out of college so bad it was not for me. And I started on a help desk at a bank back in 2010. And just kind of worked my way up. I got an A+ certification when I first started. And then started taking contractor jobs. So it'd be like a 6-month contract for this. Joined the Army at 20 after flunking college. The first time for CS major. I've done some programming. I could never do CS though. I'm too stupid. I can't do the math. They needed like calculus 2 to even start the courses, and I'm like, I'm good. That's awesome though. We're gonna die here. Computer science is CS, yeah. Programming. I'm gonna die. I'm in management right now. The last 5 years, 6 years, I've started my leadership track. I'm not necessarily a fan of being a manager. It's a lot of babysitting. I very much like the hands-on stuff. You know, getting your hands dirty with racking and stacking servers and building infrastructure. You were a Sparky, huh? What made you leave that? I heard that's decent money. I was actually looking at doing that after I got laid off. Because no one wants a 15-year experienced IT manager. Computer programming C#, which could also be... Yep, you learn C# in a CS degree. Oh, I thought I died. I even faked myself out, guys. I'm gonna die here though, because I have to get out of feigned death. Yep, C#. That's a Microsoft language, right? I learned a little bit of C# in college, but it was... Again, I'm too stupid. I can't... Does it show a sub goal? I don't know why I set that. What was my sub goal? I don't deserve all these subs. 90? I think that was it. Was that a default from... Is that a thing? Why did I can't remember why I set that goal. Pursuit of family. Didn't want to get deployed right after having a kid. Thinking about it soon, but time's not right yet. Love-hate relationship. Well, this is going to sound extremely cliche, dude. I heard this so many times in my life, and I was like, yeah, whatever, man. Shut up. You have time. But when I say you have time, I also mean like you should definitely prioritize yourself and your goals in your career, because time flies by so fast. I'm 42 years old, and I just found out that I want to do content and be creative for my life. And I feel like I'm so far behind, and I'm so stuck in the weeds of IT into a career field that I'm so burned out and have been abused by employers and hate doing that it's all I know. And I feel like I'm too old to quote unquote start over my career and do content. Because I gotta do what George Bush famously said and put food on my family. And that's hard to do. But Turtle WoW has been good to me though. I started streaming Turtle WoW, and it's been bringing boys to the yard. I didn't have to use my milkshakes. You aren't too old to do content. There are older people than you who do it. I know, but you know what I'm saying, though. The sentiment of, like... I guess a lot of people do start over at 40, right? In their 40s. They start over, but it's content takes, like, 5-10 years to be able to do full-time. I've yet to find complete direction, but the current focus is IT, and if I gamble on myself and fail, I will find something else. I mean, IT is a good field. As much as I, badmouth it, it's afforded me... a decent life. You know, I'm not in the I'm not in the, you know, the poverty level for sure. I've been able to travel outside of the United States for the first time a couple of years ago. You know, how I explain it to my kids is we're not left wanting anything. We're not rich, right? But we have our needs are met, and we are allowed to enjoy life as we see fit. I'm gonna die. It's been a good run, boys. Are you aware it's not allowed to stream Turtle WoW? Just to make sure. I was told because I was about to stream one day, but unless you reach 1,000 subs, you should be okay. I haven't been told that. I have heard that there have been streamers that have been forced off of the platform for doing this, but I'm only at 396 followers, man. They're not going to come after a small fry like me. I'm not important enough. Terms of service for Turtle WoW? No, it's not. They want me to stream. Terms of service for Twitch, probably. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yes. Oh, thanks for the follow, Romus27. Romus. Yeah, there was one guy that apparently... well, but do they ban you, or do they just say, hey, you have to stop? That's my question. Because apparently there was one guy that he got too big on here, and he had to go to, like, they kicked him off of Twitch, and he had to go to Kick. I'm sure there was a warning. Yeah, okay. He's back on Twitch now? Okay. Do you know who it is, Mazza? I wanted to look at their stream, because I'm always looking for inspiration, and I'm looking to learn from people better than me. I worded that wrong. I'm looking to learn from everyone. Niv78, he's on now. Great dude. Oh, snap and a half. Bobka does it also for Turtle WoW. I'm going to pull him up right now so I don't forget it. Twitch TV. Niv78. How did he get back on Twitch then if he was oh wait, is it Niv_Strimit? Oh, not Turtle WoW, but Ascension. Well, same kind of thing. Why am I not finding a Niv78? Oh, there he is. 34 viewers. Oh, he's playing Project Epic. Okay, I thought it was Turtle WoW. But same thing. Kind of. Private server, right? Yeah, Ninja, I can't figure it out. Every time I launch Kick, it, like, kicks. It, like, starts and then stops. And then starts and then stops, and only starts playing for like a second. Maybe it's an issue with my Atom multi-stream. But like I have it set up, it's on my third. My Kick output is ready to go, and it connects. It gets the stream key and everything. Are we really just farming the Field of Strife? I am only a 3/4 of a bub away. No, Niv has oh, you buzzard. Come at me. As soon as I run away, he's gonna get me. He has 30 people watching right now. That's pretty cool. Wonder how many people there are that watch Turtle WoW. He's an American. Freaking Americans. Lives in Aussie land. Oh, nice. Crikey. What specification in IT do you think is the most bearable day to day if I were to focus on inner direction? Depends on what you want to do. There's obviously this warrior that won't stop trying to kill me. Bruce Willis. Yeah, I'm dead. I ran into the wrong area there. I feel like you're going to want to start... I'm not big on certifications, but I think A+ might be a good way to kind of get your foot in the door. Because A+, you go over hardware, you go over software, you lightly touch networking, you lightly touch security. I think you're someone who's just starting in IT, you're probably going to start on a help desk. But in Boston, that's probably going to pay, I mean, here in Utah, I was hiring people that were just out of high school. I was paying them $20 an hour to start on our help desk. You're going to learn a lot of stuff there. Then, that's for about a year or two. And then you start focusing on, like, you get into desktop support, you get into hardware. And then where I find the fun stuff myself is system administration. That's where you start getting into, like, server admin, and you get a little bit of networking. You start getting into hardware, like server hardware. Oh, there's too many people there. We're gonna die. Misa people gonna die. And you get paid pretty well. Like in Utah, I think if you're a sysadmin with several years of experience, you could probably push 140, 150, depending on the company. And for an individual contributor, that's pretty good. If you specialize in Linux, you're going to get paid even more. That's a big thing for Linux sysadmins. But yeah, no, I'd say, I mean, it's a little slow starting at first, but you put 5 years in an IT and it's going to start treating you pretty well, in my opinion. No, I don't think it's too hard to learn. It's a lot of commands, but you can download. He's gonna get killed. We'll wait for this guy. What you do is you download, like, Ubuntu, right? It's their free open source stuff, and just load it on a computer at home and just play with it. Oh, did we get him? We got him. No, we didn't get him. We're gonna get this guy. He's 51. Where'd he go? Oh, he's a hunter. I haven't done much Linux. There are a couple jobs that I was applying for back in the day that required you to know some of the command prompts, but I also use a MacBook, and their command line interface is Unix based, which is what Linux is off of. So if you learn that, it's pretty good. But no, you just lean into what you want to do. There's creative ways in IT. There's obviously development. If I were to be a developer, I'd want to be front-end developer, because I like seeing what I've done. I like seeing, instant gratification, hitting the refresh key and the website does this kind of thing. That's totally me. Sorry, Mr. Warlock, you've been stunned the whole time. What's the norm for how job interviews go? It's been shit lately, dude. The job market is horrible for everyone, but IT specifically. It's normally several parts, so you'll start with an HR phone call. They'll just call and say, hey, do you use cocaine? Have you killed anyone lately? Tell me a little bit about yourself. Why do you want to work here? Any questions about the culture that you want answered? They're not going to be able to answer anything about the job. And then it's like a 10-minute call. Then it goes to, normally how it should work is it should go to the hiring manager next. And the hiring manager will assess your technical ability a little bit. Depending on the level, they might not know enough, but they'll just assess your technical ability a little bit. Kind of the same thing. Why do you want the job? Why are you looking at this company? And then they will group you up with some people on the team. You're looking at probably 2 to 3 interviews. If it's a starting IT job, no more than 3 interviews, I think, including the HR phone call. Yeah, they'll it'll be the people that you normally work with, your peers, that will really kind of grill you technically about the job. But if it's an entry-level help desk, they'll be more understanding, right? Do you find they match you well with the team? They are going to look for a cultural fit for sure. Oh, geez. Where's my pet? See, he should be trying to get range on me. Silly warrior. Yeah, they're going to... Part of the interview process is they're going to see if you're a cultural fit for the team. And they do that several ways. They'll just... Your personality, you know, they can tell kind of right away if you're going to jive. Sometimes even, like, swearing in an interview is an indication. I've done that sometimes. You just read the room, right? If the manager's swearing, you swear. Dude, freaking warrior, man. Get off my back. Where's my pet? Oh, he feared my pet like a good warrior. He thought I died. That's hilarious. Because that is a good aspect, I think. You want to make sure that the team is cool, and they're gonna. What I find valuable as an employee, and I haven't found yet in my career, is do you have a manager that's going to give a shit? Do you have a manager that's actually going to mentor you, that's going to help train you, that's going to help you get certifications, that cares about your progression as an employee, as a person? That's super important. So I ask about their training budget. Do you send people to conventions? Do you help people with certifications? I only found that in the Army, but the rest of the government career, no. I've been in IT for 15 years. I found like one manager was the best manager I ever had. He was with the state of Utah. And, oh man, we're super close. And, the rest have been greedy, and they put themselves first. There's no loyalty. It's bad. Like one of my last managers, he was a CIO, and he brought it up. He's like, "Hey man, we gotta get you a promotion. We gotta get you a title change." I was working at a bank at the time, and I'm like, "Great, that sounds great to me." And because I feel like I'm a bit behind in my career, I especially, starting at the help desk. You're starting at ground zero. Not a lot of people do that. A lot of people get out of college, they become a manager or whatever. And but he's like, I said, "So great, like let's list out some steps of what I need to do." And he's like, "All right, here's 4 things. This, and this. After these are done, I think you'll be ready." I said, "Great." And I did all 4 things, and he's like, "Well, just because you did all 4 things doesn't mean that this automatically applies to you, and that you're entitled to this change." I'm like, "Dude, you brought it up, and you told me the 4 things that I needed to do to be promoted. I did the 4 things. Now you're saying that's not how this works." So I ended up leaving. It was pretty bad, but you're gonna get that anywhere, I think. But yeah, you said you're going for CS. That's going to be a different path than I went. But a lot of CIO, CTOs start that way because they get the that technical aptitude up first. Oh, I thought you said CS. Maybe I misread. Plenty of bad leaders in the Army, but some... Oh, you went for CS and flunked. Oh, got you. Okay. But some really freaking good ones, they don't play fair. It's higher you go. Yeah. We definitely don't need a degree in IT. I will be the first one to say that. Maybe not the first one to say that. As a hiring manager myself, if you don't have any experience, I'm looking for personal projects, or like you're helping your community. For example, I helped a nonprofit organization refresh their machines and upgrade Windows and that kind of thing. Or like for me, I've been building computers since I was 14, so I bring that up sometimes, or I brought that up sometimes in interviews. It just shows people that even though you're not experienced professionally, you have personal experience, and that's a big deal. And the help desk, you're going to be thinking about some Active Directory experience, password resets, printer troubleshooting a little bit, phone troubleshooting a little bit, browsers acting weird, computers slow, got a blue screen of death, that kind of thing. So if you can speak to those in interviews, like, "Hey, I was able to fix one of those," then that really helps. My fiance's father's a senior software engineer. Yeah, my brother's he's a engineering manager. He's been doing Ruby on Rails for years. Was a piano performance major at the University of Utah. That's what he graduated with, was a piano performance degree, and he is a engineering manager now. But yeah, engineers gonna have a different take. They're they're actually pretty not dumb, but they get a lot of help from IT people for sure, from support people for sure. You think that that's synonymous with knowing how to fix computers, but it's not. Big Favor, what's up? I don't send nudes. Just putting that out there right now. Niv78, he's playing a mage right now. Project Epic. Insert clickbait title here. Nice. Huh, yeah, I'll have to check it out. Thanks for sending that over, Massa. Must be a Big Favor. You're still typing. There we go. Can you clip this conversation after your stream and upload it to YouTube and use proper SEO so that your channel can grow? You have a lot of valuable information. A lot of current information is trying to sell you something. Wait, let me read that again. Can you clip this conversation after you stream and upload it to YouTube and use proper SEO so that your channel can grow? You have a lot of valuable information. A lot of the current information is... Oh, I see what you're saying. I appreciate that. Oh, actually, hang on one second. I have something for you. Funny you mentioned this. Where's that at? Where's that at? Where's that at? One moment, please. One moment, please. So I have a YouTube channel that I created a video many months ago, and I was a lot heavier weight then, about IT, and it actually did kind of well. So maybe see what you think of that. That just talked about some of IT and pros and cons about it. I started that channel back in March, and so it's evolved into an outdoor channel on YouTube, and I'm trying to grow that. We're getting close to 1,000 subscribers, and you just reminded me that was a video I put out a while ago. Maybe that helps a little bit too. I don't even know how to clip. That's how newbie I am. Oh wait, clip that. Oh, I can go back to the VOD and pull that out. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. It's outdoor stuff right now. I don't know if that's your thing, but I do like stealth camping, like camping with Steve. I don't know if you've heard of him, or like traveling stuff. I use Opus Clip. Yep, I've used it before. A lot for that channel. All right, where do I want to go? I want to go up north because there's the most concentration there. You know what to do with this VOD, Ben. Will it detect that? We'll see. I'll give it a shot, yeah. No, appreciate that, yeah, for sure. This is what I want to do full time for sure. Nice, I love backpacking. Oh, cool. There's I just did my first backpacking trip. Hoorah! That's on that channel too. Let me find that video 1 second. Hang on. I have no problem shamelessly plugging my YouTube channel. If you guys are into it. Where am I at? Where am I at? First time backpacking. And it did good too. For me, 1,200 views. That grew more than I thought it did. Damn. I don't think it got that high. I feel like this more casual manner of video can reach more people. Different vibe than the button down. Right? I did a... Wow, 9,500 meter hike this summer. That's crazy, dude. That video I just posted is my first ever. I just did it a month or so ago. Month and a half ago. Just an easy one for me, but what really got to me is well, being new, to hiking, I was by myself, and I've never been by myself in the elements. Like, it was right, and yeah, I was still huffing and puffing, and also like there were moose that I heard grunting in the background. There was like, I saw murder kitty marks on the ground. So it's like, it was kind of nerve-wracking. And I kind of wish that I had someone else with me. But I had a lot of fun. I do too, yeah. Especially the WoW gameplay spin on it. Your IT info can catch the WoW community as well as the people looking for IT info. Yeah, you're right. I need to figure all that out, because that could totally be a short on my gaming. I have a gaming YouTube channel that I'm dual streaming this to. I just got to figure out how to grow. I don't know how. I hate social media, but I know it's needed to do this stuff. I just don't know what I'm doing. I could really use some help, so I appreciate it. Oh, I don't have Growl on. It is. You have to be super lucky too, which sucks. I've even tried like SEO stuff, and yeah, no, you're right, Hura. Every job does have its downside, but this is what I'm passionate about, so hopefully that helps me push through. Well, I just don't know how to make the videos every day. If I'm streaming, you know, for 6, 7, 8 hours a day, how do I make videos? Other than the short we just talked about, right? Like I've seen streamers, they have like gaming videos on YouTube. Gotta figure out which job has the best pros versus cons. I already know what I want to do for sure. I get it though. I get it. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna go over here. I did try hiring a YouTube coach a couple months ago, and it wasn't too helpful for me. They were just trying to, like you said, they were trying to sell me information. You can upload VODs to Opus, but you can make them longer form, and if you have the money, have an editor from Fiverr make you some long form videos. I guess it could be like the gameplay from Alterac Valley, but that's another thing is I'm not, and this might be my downfall. Ninja doesn't think it is, but I'm not a competitive gamer. I've never been a good gamer. I've never been good at playing games. My strength, I feel like, is interacting with you guys, is talking in chat, is having fun that way. So like my clips aren't going to be, you know, the 20 best headshots on CS:GO. You know, it's not going to be, you know, winning battle royale and blah blah blah. And so it's how do I get something interesting? Oh, thank you, Ninja. I don't know why I deserve the clap. People won't pay attention to the gameplay. Think about how engaged I've been with you because of the IT connection, for sure. Ninja's also an IT professional. Well, I use the word professional very loosely for him, but I joined because you were playing WoW. Wow. Right? See, pro? Probably. Howler's trying to get into the IT field. But he had a good idea. We were talking about IT, and he was saying to grab some footage and throw it up as a short or long form. But yeah, like my YouTube channel that I'm dual streaming to has like 33 subscribers on it. No one ever watches over there. I just have it up, and it's just there. Every once in a while, someone will comment, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, I have someone over in YouTube. Hi." Ooh, that was a nice crit. Really? That pulled aggro off of my pet? As a Beastmaster? I'm out here killing for a piece of gear that I'm going to turn it into. No, that's not who I told you to attack, pet. You need to listen better, bro. Ninja, I linked him the IT video that I made months ago that did well. By the way, I didn't notice. I haven't even been paying attention to my YouTube channel like a bad YouTuber. My backpacking one is at 1,200 now. But anyways, I was just laughing because I remembered the guy from SunWest who commented on it. He's like, oh, you know, for someone who's in the IT career, you're sure bashing it a lot. What I'm saying is you don't have to be a programmer to be successful. You already have 15 years of knowledge, and if you can break that down for the layman, if you have fun being an AV and you suck but you're having fun, nobody cares. No, that's true. That's not only your story, though. Over time, people will get to know you, and your content will shift from IT to your game passion. Totally. I've had a couple people ask about IT so far while I've been doing content. And I mean, there's passion there too, right? Like there was obviously, or else I wouldn't get into IT. I've been building computers since I was 14. I absolutely love building computers. I just don't get to do it enough, but I love it. Love. I thought about that. What if I did a custom PC building business? I'm not hot though, and I don't have big boobs, so I'll call it only PCs. No. That'd be a it's 2025. I can change that. These are actually dropping pretty decent, which is good for me. No, like I've seen some of the Linus tech videos, and I've seen some of the other. There's like some big Instagram people that like they'll build custom computers for their audience, and that's their content, if that makes sense. And I see that, I'm like, dude, that'd be. I wonder if that'd be a way to scratch that itch. Another thing that makes us all hard howler is I have severe ADHD. And so I have several things that I'm good at. I'll just say that. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I have several hobbies and interests that I'm good at, and it makes it really hard to pick something and stick with it. It's attention deficit. What is it? Attention deficit hyper something? See, I can't even do it. Attention deficit hyper active mode. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. There we go. Yes, thank you. I was trying to find that. There's a lot of things it's like you hyperfixate on something and then you move on to something else. You're looking for little hits of dopamine. Your brain wants, like, you know, new comments in the chat, or new subscribers to your YouTube channel, or new. It's kind of like going to the gym for your brain. Like, you're getting the endorphin rush in the gym, but it's a little bit different. I know I'm coming off as like I have the answer, but I don't. That's why I'm here. I'm just trying to encourage. Oh no, I appreciate it, man. You're absolutely right too. Ninjas mentioned it. I've had a couple of other people mention it, that like my passion does come through. Right, even though I have what I call the resting asshole face. My passion does come through, I hope, in some ways. I appreciate that. I'm glad you found the channel. I'd be more than happy to talk offline too about any questions you have. My link in the Discord is dropped there. You can find me there. Also, yeah, whatever. And like I said, I've been a manager for 6 years now. I even help you with like mock interviews if you wanted to. I don't mind doing that. Is this the last one? Did I really get him that fast? Wow. Do I have... Is that... Did I really? I did. Holy shit. I finished that upgrade, weapons upgrade, or armor upgrade quest super quick. Wait a minute. 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 Very much appreciated. Definitely keep that in mind. Oh damn, level 58 died of natural causes on my server. What does that mean? We talking about the character or the person playing the character? I should go out to Syphilis. Where was Syphilis? What kingdom is it on, or side is it on? I can't remember. Okay, but what does natural causes mean? Oh, I'm almost AV revered. I'm going to, what am I going to do? Fly back to Ironforge. Yeah, that's when he said natural causes. I'm like, dang, dude. Because I don't, it doesn't say natural causes on the death notice, does it? Normally it says what they died about. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, it did? Weird. Let me be right back while I'm flying. Back. It did, that's why I'm surprised. He was soulbound to his character. That's crazy. Alright, so I'm gonna wait till I get off the bird, because when you... That's one of the downsides about queuing for BGs, is when you accept the BG and you're on a flight path, it just takes you back to where you were flying, so you could literally waste a bunch of money by flying everywhere. Let's see, stream's been going almost 3 hours. I might cut it a bit short today due to my interview at 3:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I want to do some preparations for it. So we'll see. And then tomorrow's stream, 25 gold at 27. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. I picked up mining on the way. That helped for sure. Then I have an interview tomorrow at 10 a.m. my time, so I probably won't stream tomorrow. Or if I do, it'll be at night. Gotta get a job. As much as I want this to be it, I got a house payment and food and stuff for my children and me. Oh, Boblin says he'll open my bag or my lock boxes for me. I mean, you have the USPS. I do. Well, that starts next Saturday. Their week runs from Saturday to Friday, is what I was told. So it starts on the 18th. Yeah, that one pays peanuts. It's funny, there's a headhunter group that interviewed me and didn't end up working out. I guess they hired from within and they just posted a level 1 position and I just applied for it. It's like, dude, you know I'm looking for a job. Why aren't you calling me? I am grateful for it though. For sure. It's just a lot less than I'm used to, but it should hopefully cover the house payment. That's all I can really pay right now. Everything else is yelling at me. Where's my money, man? Alright, I'm getting an upgrade to an item, but it's going to cost me 20 gold, which sucks. My first piece of 0.5 gear. I've never had that before on any tune. And it's not that much better, too. That's the thing. 18 agility, 8 stamina. 18 agility, 8 stamina. Is it upgraded set? I wish I could do control for that, or shift for that. 200 armor, it is different. 40 attack power, 40 attack power. Normal, melee, and ranged. Oh, I have a chance of restoring mana. That's tasty. That's cool. Alright, sweet. Got my first piece of 0.5. Why am I getting attacked? Is that for my quest? What the hell are those? Oh, that was for me. That was... We got kicked. No, that's me, I think. My bitrate is shite. Drop frames. How's the stream doing? Are you guys still here? I don't know what happened, man. It's happened twice now. It happened yesterday and it happened today. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you smell me? Can you feel me? You can sense me. I can smell you. I did that yesterday. What the hell is going on? It did the exact same thing. Everything just went pew, and then like my stream just started over. I have 1 minute on Twitch, but yet YouTube is fine. What the French toast? Yeah, no, it's Ninja did the same thing it did yesterday. What is going on? How can I fix this? My bitrate is horrible on Twitch now all of a sudden. It's in the red. And it started over like it did yesterday. Let me go back to Gadget Sound. I was just there. Do. Well, let's queue for Altec Valley. Because we're almost... Yeah. I don't know what to tell you guys. That sucks. I'm glad everyone's back though, but definitely stupid. I don't know what to do. Twitch bitrate. Let me try refreshing my Twitch screen. Okay, we're in the green now. What does that do for you guys? Do you just refresh it on the app and I'm back, or do you have to go back to my channel? Oh no, they're saying the game crashed for them too. Why would it crash Twitch? I don't know what does that, if that was my ISP. Because other people in the game are saying that they crash too, but that wouldn't affect my Twitch. I need to find some logs or something, some way to tell me what just happened so I can avoid that happening again, because it's happened twice in a row now. Figure out I wish I had a bag sort add-on. I don't have OCD, but it's bad if it's not all tucked away. I just hate that happening for several reasons. Are there Twitch logs that could show me? I could get into my ISP, I guess, and see if it was an ISP drop. If it was a very quick one. And obviously OBS is set to restart when that happens. That's what I'm thinking, yeah, is getting to my router, but still, some other guy said that it crashed for him too, but that obviously wouldn't affect my Twitch. And it did that yesterday too, and it didn't affect my YouTube like it didn't yesterday. Yep, it did just drop bum. I'm trying to figure out what happened. Did the same thing yesterday. Well, I can't get my pet 'cause I'm on a transport, huh? But yay for me, I got my first piece of tier 0.5. I've never had that before. I'm guessing that, I mean, obviously the stuff in Molten Core is going to be better, so I don't think I'm going to do the full chain for all of this, especially because that was 20 gold, and I only have 76 left to my name. I did throw a bunch of mining stuff to my bank. I need to go back on him and figure that out. Let's see what my YouTube one looks like. Oh, my YouTube one might be dead. Oh, no, it's not. It's still good. Oh, not while I'm on a boat. Alright, I guess I'm going to do that. We'll see what happens when I get back. I'm going to die. I'll get revered here. That'll give me my new ammo pouch, which is good. That's an upgrade. In both space and speed, I go from 12% attack speed up to 15%. And then it also goes from a 14 slot to a 16 slot. Woot. But yeah, I'll probably leave in an hour or two for the stream for the day. I got to get ready for an important. This is a second interview, but it's a second interview with the same person, the hiring manager, who's a CIO for a company that needs a lot of IT help. And I'm not sure if I want the job, but I would take it because I don't have a job, if that makes sense. That one's a video one because he's out of town, I guess, so. Had to be ISP if it affected Twitch. But I was right online, though. Makes sense to care be first above all. Thank you. Yeah, I wish there was a way I could bring in like bare minimum expenses and just keep on doing this in YouTube, but haven't been able to figure it out yet. Yeah, I don't know though, because when that disconnected, I checked my internet and it was fine. That's really weird. Hey, we are now revered with Stormpike Guard. Now the insurmountable task to get exalted for my Don Julio's band is upon us. Oh, where's my goddamn pet, dude? He's got me locked the whole time. That's cool. I'll take revenge on this warrior. Oh, he's leaving, so I'm leaving. I'm leaving. His buddy showed up. Plus, I think a lot of these guys are in PvP gear, which I just don't have. You get that at like what, rank 6 or 7 is when you start getting the Knight's Lieutenant gear. My gear's probably better anyways, but what's up, Orden? What's up, Orden? What's up, whatever your name is I can't pronounce. You're dead. Shaman Poo. Oh, geez, we have the whole horde upon us. Stay by the guards. They can't hurt me. Guess I could try making it south. Doubt I can. There's probably a big bad horde. 2 people visited my LinkedIn profile. 3 work at a recruiting. Where are you going, lazy cow? Where are you going, lazy cow? Aw, lazy cow just got died. Oh, we got a shaman. Yeah, he's gonna kill me. I can't do anything. He healed himself, dude. I would have got him if he didn't heal. Freaking cheater. Freaking healing himself. A healing cheater. It's not cheating. That's his skills. I'm just raging. Having a hard time in PvP. I haven't practiced much. Stupid healers. 169 out of 21,000. Take a bit. Gonna take a bit. I'm tempted to stop and... Ooh, he's at 55. That was tempting, but I'm trying to get to my team. I can't get up. Help, I've fallen, I can't get up. I thought we're just letting each other just run right through. That's hilarious. Don't mind me. Is this where my team is? Yes, it is. I thought that was Locutus. Locutus of Borg. I just want to play.